Let us discuss the next question. This is from the year 2017. The Parliament of India exercises control over the functions of the Council of Ministers through Statement 1, the adjournment motion, 2, question hours, 3, supplementary questions. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Here we need to recall the concept of how a parliamentary democracy works. In a parliamentary democracy, the executive members, they come from the legislative, and ultimately the executive members, who are the Prime Minister plus the Council of Ministers, they are collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha. So this is how the parliamentary democracy works, where we have the concept of collective responsibility. Now, how is this collective responsibility of the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers enforced by the legislature? It is done through various instruments, and those instruments are mentioned here. And which of the following instruments give the control of legislature over the executive? Through the adjournment motion, through the question hour, through the supplementary questions. Yes, by making adjournment motions and asking and raising the issues which are important to the public, and through the question hours by asking the starred and unstarred question, and also by asking the supplementary question, the legislature tries to keep the executive accountable, and that is why they ultimately have the control over the executive. So all three are the correct answer. The correct answer is D, 1, 2 and 3. Now let's look at the explanation about each of this. When is the adjournment motion passed in the House? Whenever there is a matter which is of very public importance and a member of the House has to draw the attention of the House, in that case the adjournment motion will be taken up. It will need the support of at least 50 members, and this is an extraordinary device which will interrupt the normal business of the House, because you are interrupting the normal business of the House and you are taking some particular matter which is of public importance, which is affecting the nation as a whole, to be discussed in the House. Coming to the question hours, generally they are held during the first hour of the parliamentary sitting, and there are three types of questions which are asked. The first one being the start questions. Start questions require only the oral answers, and in case of start questions, the supplementary questions, that is the additional questions, can be asked. When it comes to answer questions, here the oral answer is not required from the ministers, but a written answer is required, and in this case no supplementary questions can be asked. Then finally, the short notice questions, answers orally asked and also asked on the short notice of less than 10 days. So these are the three different types of the questions that can be asked. Coming back to the question, which of the following instruments through which the legislature holds the executive under control? All three: the adjournment motion, the question hour, the supplementary questions, and through various committees. All of the above are the correct answers.